mycarrer.com. That's right, your own
like,
website. I've already set it up for you and it's running great. Feature that will allow viewers to watch Freak and only him and his plays during the game.
Yeah, but you set up a website without consulting me?
Yeah.
When did this happen?
Last
I'm
week.
definitely not finna
Oh,
afford
this is
this
gonna be
nigga today.
CC, I love you, but I got no time to waste. And you're out
CC
there
what?
busy doing whatever it is you're doing.
Freak, not the Dom Pagnati Italian American opera.
Cece, calm down, all right? Dom here, he's just trying to take us to the next level.
Look, Ming Ching, I don't even know why you're here when your job is to look good and shut up.
Cece, chill.
No, I'm done chilling. Between your clown agent and your gold-digging girlfriend, I've had enough.
Gold digger.
Guys,
You're the winner of the Lucky Sperm contest, and I'll have you know I am currently starting my own fashion line. I've already got model contracts from Beijing to Milan, not to mention I graduated top of my class. Summa cum laude.
You mean thank you, Lottie?
I don't need a man to save me or provide for me, okay? I got my own, boo.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why has all your success and fame coincided with your relationship with my brother? I mean, if you're really on top of your game, wouldn't that have happened before y'all even met?
Right? You know what, Cece? You're just jealous. It's okay, though. Why don't you just play the background, yeah? Enjoy the ride.
Y'all both done yet?
May I continue? Now listen, as far as movie properties go, I've already got a script based upon a story of your life, Freak, okay? So guys, check out these possible titles. Freaking and Vibin', Life and Times, Volume 1. The Freak Chronicle, Freak the Fast and Furious, Part 1 does it, and this one's my favorite, Freak, you're gonna love this. He got Pagnati.
Whoa,
You
okay,
love it,
all
right?
Dom. Yeah. Look, you're the man, but you're not the man. Okay, you work for me. You have to follow my lead. I'm all for your ideas, but in due time. As for now, I want to focus on the court, and we'll discuss some of your ideas at a later date. Understood?
Yo, we're cool in the gang, bro. That's all you had to say.
All right, good. Thank you. Vet, chill. You cannot let Cece get underneath your skin. But on the same token, you cannot go out of your way to piss her off. I don't have time to be playing peacekeeper between you two.
You know what? We need to talk about this afterwards alone.
Fine. Cece, you need to hold this together. You and I both agreed long ago that Dom was the best agent for me. He has delivered. Are his methods questionable? Is he a shark? Yes and yes. But he is our shark. He's what's best for me, which means he is what's best for all of us. Your job is to bring us balance. Manage the team, sis. We all need to be on the same page.
You're right. But blood is thicker than water.
You know, I ain't trying to hear all that. I'm not here to hold hands. I'm here to win games and achieve greatness on and off the court. But in order for that to happen, I need everybody to be on point.
you doing the most right now.
Essentially, get right or
So
get
you
gone.
need to
Yeah,
talk,
I don't have
because
time
you're
to be
doing
teaching you
the
guys how to
most
work together. It either starts
TC.
now or I find it elsewhere.
right
Squash?
now.
Squashed.
Zucchini.
Go ahead, skip this crap.
Mr. Dom Pagnati. It's the diamond and platinum himself. It's a love-hate relationship.
What do you think about people who see your brother as a meal ticket?
Well, that's why I'm there. I'm the gatekeeper. Yep. I can smell it from a mile away.
When you take time out for your own personal life, do you have a personal life?
I do.
Where at? I think Freak is your personal life.
You can think whatever you want, mister. But, I have a personal life. Thanks.
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that should end the interview right now. Yeah? It's great meeting you.
Guys, Cici is doing the most. I swear, she is. Okay. Dun. I'm finna hoop. Oh. Dun, 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 I'll go get to Washington Wizards right now.
John Wall. I'm psyched for this one. Dude is tough as nails. You know you're in for a battle when you're up against him.
Yeah, and then I see you.
Big matchup for this team. Big matchup for me. We shut him down, we win this game, period. So that's what I'm going to try to do.
The Nets versus to the Wizards. The Wizards. The Washington Wizards versus the Nets.
Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. For the Washington Wizards, they come in off a good outing against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, the bench production.
Or for the Nets. For the Wizards, 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. Washington's offense last year looked solid on paper, but in reality, it was much tougher to defend against. They could hurt you in a number of ways.
And the Wizards, Kevin, could get you in transition, but they could also, as you mentioned, they could get you with their half-court sets. Top 10 in field goal percentage as well as three-point percentage last season.
So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Nene. Garrett Temple is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Neal in at the shooting guard position. Nets trail by 6. Here's Larkin, looking for his first basket still in this one. A floater. Nene pulls it in.
And, you know, for the Wizards, it wasn't just how they scored, but who's starters averaging double-digit points, and that's a rarity. And they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
There's a screen by Robinson. Robinson a screen on Sessions. Larkin kicks to Robinson. No good. And it's Washington the other way.
And thinking back to the Wizards having all of their starting 5 scoring in double digits last year, those are the kinds of teams that coaches hate to plan against. Any given night, one of them can step up and hurt you, and you just couldn't plan for where their points were going to come from.
Jones for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Shots good by Neal.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Here's Larkin. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Wizards lead by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And so it's a close.
Well, guys,
Don't tell me this game is over now. Do not tell me this game over. Okay, it's not. Because I was trying to say, what?
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. I like the way we're valuing the basketball.
All right now, I want everyone here. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Good play from Beal in this one. 9 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up.
Substitution on the court.
Larkin taking a look at the Wizards. Marquise Morris is out there with Nene. Then there's Ramon Sessions. Then there's Jared Dudley, and it's Wall in at the point. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in.
John, a great game.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game. He came out of the locker room at halftime and was immediately on fire. That third quarter was his, and he did not hesitate to exert his. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Guys, so I'm gonna do one more gameplay. So I'm gonna do one more round, and then I'm gonna end it right here. Okay, guys. Okay.
I told you, Dom Pagnotti always delivers. Brand Jordan free prototypes. Open the box, check them out.
Like Christmas and my birthday on the same day. Oh.
Oh, got the
You love 'em?
Jays.
Hey, they're waiting for your approval for production.
Approved.
Approved?
Approved.
Done.
Yeah.
I'll make the call.
In fact, not if we trust.
I told you you love them.
Man.
Hey, I'm going to have you playing in those in 30 days or less.
Money.
Maybe waffle in the blocks. Guys, let me know if the sound is too loud for y'all.
I gotta hold down the city.
I'm not done with it.
I gotta hold down the city. I gotta hold down the city.
They decided to practice these rounds. Then I'm just got time to do one more.
Last game at home for a while.
So this is the last
With the road trip
game,
looming,
then I'm gonna end
you
it
can't
right
look past the task at hand tonight. You got to go out there and get the fans behind us early on. No one wants to leave home on a down note, especially me. So I better put my money where my mouth is and go out there and ball.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City.
You know, it seemed like once it went to overtime, the confidence from both teams just really seemed to go in opposite directions, and unfortunately for them, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
Wow, Timothy Jones.
Here's Wade. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Chicago.
Yeah, and it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage.
It's almost unfair.
It's Jones on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wade. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Heat lead by 2 and will return shortly. Transitioning from college to the pros can be a challenge for many players. Here's what Freak had to say about adjusting his game to the NBA. Good points, Clark. What role do coaches play in helping young players like that adjust to the long NBA schedule?
Well, you know, Kevin, they're going to give their teams the best chance to win no matter what the circumstance is. If that means playing young guys extended minutes, then all systems go. I mean, that's what being a pro is all about.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and, you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Johnson is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Yeah.
And a great stretch of games here for Wade at the end of last. A great stretch of games for Wade at the end of last season. I mean, he turned back the clock, if you will, for a while and really helped carry this Heat team.
And through one half,
Hi, Kevin. I'm here.
Guys, I'm in the right field. The game is over, I think. Nope, the game is not over. Let me just keep this because I don't feel like.
Ladies and gentlemen, and as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. Nets trail by 17. Jones in a 2-guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Jack's shot is good.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And it's Wade penetrating. No good from 11 feet. Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And Jones over to help. Bosch dishes to Wade. Back to Bosch. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2. Substitution. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
Sure can, because they've earned the win.
On the floor for Miami, we've got Chris Bosch. Dragic is out there with Johnson. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Whiteside in at the center, filling out the middle. Jones. And the call will go against Thomas Robinson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
First personal foul. Penalty situation. In the Heat, Udonis Haslem, Gerald Green, Tyler Johnson.
And so it's Miami winning this one.
Dwayne, how did you...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
So I'm going to invite you guys. And I'll see you later.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dwayne Wade. He put his team on his back and carried them as we've seen him do before. But it never gets old. A textbook example of making play after play to lead the way.
Boom, 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 boom. That's right, Ernie. Instruments. This guy was instrumental tonight in making sure they avoided a second straight loss. They needed somebody to step up tonight, and he was their guy.